Alrighty, well, I'm not quite done yet. I still have to dye all the leaves. But I think I'm going to call it quits tonight. It is quite late and I have work in the morning. Sunday morning I always work around 10 to 6, so I will call it quits tonight and I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, it'll be the same day for you. It'll be tomorrow for me, where I will either have dyed the leaves off camera just to save a little tedium, or I will dye them on camera and show you guys that. But whether or not I do dye them on camera or not, I will give a little talk about what I did and why I did it. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you after this clip ends, and have a nice day. And I'm back, and you can see that I've made all the adjustments off camera. It took just a wee bit of time, but I actually didn't get to it as soon as I said I was going to. I was very tired last night, and so I fell asleep. But that's alright, because through the magic of video editing, I can just tack this right on, and it'll look as if I did it that day anyway. So I don't know why I'm making excuses. So I kind of just splotched random different colors. Well, not random different colors. I used brown, yellow, orange, and red, the colors of autumn, and I kind of I just did scarce on the red. I read somewhere that did you see that there? Red? I read somewhere that the brightest and most vibrant colored leaves are the ones that are struggling the hardest to survive. That means they're trying to stay alive even though it's time for them to die. So I put the highest concentration of those in and around the druid's area, as if she's supplementing life to them. Or dryad, not druid. I keep calling her a druid. She's a dryad. Very different, but similar names. So I put the highest concentrations of reds in her area, as well as yellows and oranges, and I put a higher concentration of browns near and around the shaman's area. Now I know people are already going to complain, should they comment, it will most likely be a complaint, that a lot of people associate the shaman with negative connotations, but that's not necessarily the reason why I I associated them with this. I just like the look of the bones, and a lot of people associate death with negative connotations anyway, but I tend to prefer death as being like the beginning of a new thing. So when I have all these like drab autumn colors signifying like the shaman is poisoning the tree, it's more like he's transitioning the tree to death and then to a new beginning. So just so you guys realize that I'm not a class typing him, I guess. Is that like what do they call it when actors get tasked with a specific role because they're so good at it? I don't know. It's not that. So, excuse me. So, we're going to go down here and we're going to build our... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, we're good. I started it. I put some chains down for the beginnings of it. We might get rid of this branch altogether so that we can make room for this. But we're going to build like a birdhouse / greenhouse up here. It's going to be a greenhouse with the theme of a birdhouse. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, I'm back. I apologize. My computer had run low on disk space, so I had to clear out some space. And you really didn't miss much. I just kind of completed the rest of it. I added these little chandeliers before I realized that I wasn't recording anymore. And let's get rid of the imp. And there was a lot of trips back and forth to get lava just because I wasn't quite sure how this mechanic was working. I'm not sure why my lava or why my fire blossoms aren't blooming. I'm going to have to look into that. I tried to off camera, but I didn't really care as much, so I came back to Terraria and I started building and doing some stuff. While I was in the hell layer testing out fire blossom mechanics though, I killed a demon. I think it was a voodoo demon even, and he dropped a slow demon scythe. I reforged it once and got a mythical demon scythe, so that's pretty awesome. Look at those stats. Look at them. Look at all those stats. I think, if I recall, mythical is the best magic multiplier in the game, or maybe not multiplier but prefix. I guess the prefixes are also multipliers, but whatever, you get what I mean. It's the best of the best. So I may not use the molten bow after all. I'm going to craft one a little bit later, probably off camera, or I'll at least gather the materials off camera, and then I will craft it on camera maybe before we go fight the wall of flesh, and I will off camera probably try to get the best prefix on the bow, and then we'll compare them and we'll see what I can get. If the bow does better damage, fire arrows included because they light regular arrows on fire, I will use the bow. If not, I will simply just use the well, I might even use the bow as a secondary weapon because I may run out of mana using the mythical demon scythe. So what we'll probably do is take our godly Vilethorn out of the picture, have our mystic imp staff with us, and the mythical demon scythe with us as our main weapon, with the bow being our weapon of choice after we expend our mana, because I don't really want to carry around the mana flower when I've got these items here. So, being my computer is running out of disk space, I don't think I'll be able to record too much more for the... Oh, I can't get back up there. There we go. For the time lapses for all this construction. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put an episode out starting this point, and then I will clear out the 4+ hours of footage I have to go through to make that compilation into 30 minutes, and then I will start over. I will not the game. I will start a new compilation video, a secondary compilation. I'll do another video is what I'm saying, and that will have the rest of the NPCs moving in. I may have to do a third video based on how little space my computer has. Whatever we decide, that's what we'll do, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.